talk about iteration statements. So our for loop, it comes under iterative statement cells. So it under control statements we have this iterative statements. So under that we talk about for. So remaining what we have is while and do while. Okay. So this is nothing simple. While is nothing but you're similar to your for loop. So in while what happens? So let me first write an example for loop. For suppose I is equals to 0, then I less than 10, I plus plus. I say like that. Then what I say? I print a value of I. Just I'll write I, so it will be printing value of I itself, and I'll close. So what will happen from 0 till 9? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be printed. This same thing, how should I write with my while? So first what I will do, outside before while I will declare my int. So I took I here, so let me take x. X is equals to 10. Okay, so what I will say, while x is less than 10, not less than 10. So let me say while x is greater than 0. So I will print SYSO my value of x. Then what I will say, x minus minus. Then I will close the while loop. Okay. So see, this is the block of code for my while loop. So what I said, first initially I declared my x as 10. Then under the while loop I gave a condition while my x is 0. So until my x is greater than 0, keep printing this block of code. So here what happens? So first it will print x is greater than 0. So it will print your 10. Then x minus minus. So x will become 9 now. Again it will come to the statement. So like the similarly 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It won't print 0 because our condition we have not written x greater than equal to 0. It's only greater than 0. So once after when it is 1 and gets decrement and becomes equals to 0, this condition doesn't satisfy anymore and it will break out of the loop. So as you can see, this was the output for your while. Now what is do while? Do while is nothing but it's similar to while. So in while what happens? First we check the condition, then we print the block of code. So in while what we said, okay, so int x is equals to 10 we took, right? So while x greater than 0. So here first we are checking the condition, then we are performing the block of code. But in do while what we do, first we perform the block of code. Okay, whatever is written here, first we perform that block of code, then we go on, we see the condition and then keep executing. So here similar, only the difference is this while will come here, while x greater than 0. Okay, so the previous example which I wrote for while to print the value of x, for both the value will be same. So why? Because the block of code is nothing but it says to print the value of x itself. So it will print the value of same. But sometimes, like I said, I told you, right? So you want to print your switch statement again and again. Okay, so switch thing here. Suppose i's ka switch was there, and here we had case 1, case 2, and here we have a printing value of I. Okay, so suppose in this kind of thing, so what I'll do here, I'll write first I'll do this. Okay, then I'll say while my I is not equals to 0, something like this condition I can give, and so until my I is not equals to 0, this will be printed. At the end when I say exit 0, so some case will be written like exit 0, right? So this will break out of the loop and come out. So when my I is not equal to 0, I'll this. So if I give my I as 0 or something exit statement, so or suppose I can give any other thing also, but I have to satisfy that in the condition. So I can do like this and use my do while loop, where first my printf statements will be printed, then my condition will be worked. Okay, suppose best example, let me take do. Okay, so suppose first I say int x is equals to 1. Okay, so what I say here, let me write, I can write a printf statement value of x. Okay, so from this my value of x will be printed. Then in while what I will give, while x is greater than 1. Okay, So see here, since my x is 1, so if my if x is greater than 1, then only this thing is, suppose if I write this in while loop, okay, let me write while x greater than 1, I'll write this printf x. So see here, this won't be printed because my x is 1, it is not greater than 1. So here this while loop now it won't print. But if I use the same thing with do while loop, so what will happen, first my x value of x is 1 anta, it will be printed, then it will check with the condition, and if it sees here that it's not correct, it will come out. So this is a simple way for you to understand do while. So here as you can see, my condition, if x is greater than 1 only, I have to print this according to my while loop. But here in do while what happens, even though the condition is x is greater than 1, first it will print the statement, then it will check for the condition. So this is your simple example for your while, do while, and for you have already seen in your previous topics. So that is all you have to know about your while and do while loop.